Leverkusen are letting it rip.
What a magnificent goal!
But that wasn't always the case this season. Here's how Xabi Alonso lifted Bayer to a new level.
Fabulous finish.
Hard to believe, but in the Hinrunde, Leverkusen slid all the way to 17th. Former coach Gerardo Soana ordered many of his players into the opponent's half, with the aim of quickly winning back possession. Their average ball recovery time over the first 8 match days was 14.9 seconds, but as a result, Bayern's 4-2-3-1 formation left far too much space. This led to opponents firing off some 13 shots per game. Leverkusen were too far off their men and needed too much time to get possession back. Under Soana, the Werkself conceded an average of 2 goals per game.
Making space for the shot! And what a goal it was! The nightmare continues for Bayer.
Let's zero in on Soana's tactics with the average positions. We see the players are too far apart and lack a defined shape. Xabi Alonso took the helm on matchday 9. His first intervention was to switch to a 3-4-3 formation with a 5-man backline when opponents have the ball. The plan, a solid and compact rearguard, standing firm and not chasing the ball. The ball recovery time increased to almost 17 seconds, but the gaps in the centre were eliminated. By the end of the year, the number of shots on the Bayer goal was down to an average of only 11 per game, with fewer goals conceded too. Between matchday 9 and matchday 15, Bayer let in only 1.4 goals per game. Alonso's primary goal was to tighten up at the back before swiftly transitioning and going deep at pace, as here via Mitchell Bakker and Moussa Diaby.
There's a chance for a counter-attack here. Mitchell Bakker, the Dutchman's fast. Diaby is faster. Can he finish? Oh, you know he can. You know he can. Moussa Diaby.
In 2023, Alonso has had Bayer pressing earlier again, from a stable defensive platform. The ball recovery time falls back to just over 15 seconds. Bayer again aggressively want the ball, as here against Leipzig. Alonso's philosophy calls for action when not in possession, and an equally proactive approach after recovering the ball. His players were now encouraged to make runs into deep positions, the best way to exploit Bayer's undoubted pace on the flanks.
Direct pass there as the speed of Moussa Diaby comes to the fore. Adam Klojek, brilliantly executed by Leverkusen.
Leverkusen back in business, thanks to Alonso's changes and also to Florian Wirtz, finally fit again after rupturing a cruciate ligament and immediately pulling the strings. From a 5-2-3 formation, Bayer attack Frankfurt at once. They win back possession and seek out Wirtz. The 20-year-old midfielder is a gifted initiator for the Leverkusen attack, with defense-splitting passes such as this.
It's Atley! No stopping him!
Why is Wirtz so good for the forward line? Because he offers Bayern even more flexibility in attack. The fast wide players are one thing, but he also buzzes with creativity through the middle. His teammates look for him time and again. Wirtz is the fulcrum who sets up scoring chances. Under Alonso, Bayer had an average of 9.6 shots at goal per game. Without Wirtz, if he plays, it's 13.6 shots. With Wirtz, it all works.
It's Wirtz. 3 for Diaby. Diaby 2-0.
The 20-year-old almost always finds the right solution in tight situations. He controls 81% of passes played to him when he's under pressure. A top value for an attacking player. A 1-2 or a mazy dribble. He knows which is the best option.
Look at this! Oh my word, what a goal!
And then there's the factor of speed in the forward line. Against Hertha Berlin, the attacking zones until the 21st minute show a strong bias to the right flank. The side occupied by Bayer's fastest players, Jeremy Frimpong and Moussa Diaby. Frimpong's top speed is 36 km an hour. Diaby's best is 36.5, making them among the 5 fastest players in the league. Once they're set on their way, they're near unstoppable.
Moussa Diaby and Frimpong! And again, that red-hot right-hand side has borne fruit.
New tactics, the return of an attacking gem, and incredible pace. Under Xabi Alonso, Bayer Leverkusen are back to their brilliant best.